Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's episode we're back on the managerial career and we're starting off in the Czech Republic for Brno. Now this is the circuit they race in the MotoGP this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. Also we've got the Red Bull Ring and Austria, which is a very challenging circuit. I'm not sure how this Suzuki's going to handle this circuit, so that could be interesting. Right, let's get straight into the first qualifying session and see if we can get some good times. So here we go guys. Right, so here we go with our first attempt in this first qualifying session. Now I did forward the time on slightly just to see what sort of times they could manage in this first session. Now the fastest time so far is a 1:52.3. Now the reason why I've done that is because since the update was released last week, the times that the AI produce in this qualifying session are a lot quicker and very hard to compete against, especially in the second session. Now since that update has been released, I haven't had a pole position, so that shows a massive improvement. But hopefully we can get close to their times in today's sessions, because I do like this circuit. It's one of my favourite circuits on the tour, and it is a big favourite to a lot of MotoGP riders. So I'm hoping for a really good race around this circuit this weekend, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that Valentino Rossi is the one that comes out on top. But we're not sure. There's a lot of riders on form now, and after their little mini break they're all going to be on it to try and get some more points on the board. It's a very good open championship this year, and let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win this year. It could be very, very tight. Right, let's see if we can just push this bike a little bit more. We just dropped a little bit of time, but we have got the fastest time at the last two checkpoints. Now this corner is very, very challenging. I've noticed that on a lot of the MotoGP games, the back end always sort of pulls away from you through that corner, and this one as well. You've got to be very, very careful, but we've managed to get through there okay. And let's just try and manage this last turn there. Oh, that weren't too bad. And are we still up on the time? Yes, we're miles up on the time, so we should push ourselves through to the second session, and I think the times will be maybe a couple of seconds quicker in the second session, so we're going to have to really get on it and probably go a lot faster than we have here. But this is a first attempt, so let's see if we can get to pole. Yes, we get pole in the first session, but can we do it in the second? Let's get straight into it. Right, so we managed to get the fastest time in the first qualifying session, but not by much. I think I might need to make a few adjustments, and we need to up our level if we want to challenge for the fastest time in the second session. So let's get straight into it, guys, and fingers crossed we can get the fastest time. So here we go. Right guys, so I've done the same again. I forwarded the time on slightly just to see what sort of times they could hit. Now the fastest time at the moment is a 1:50.9. That is not bad. That's almost 2 seconds faster than the first session. So this is going to be very difficult. So we've got 7 minutes. That gives us about 2 or 3 laps to try and compete with the times. Now I have made a few adjustments, mainly to the gear ratio, because it handled okay, and we're up on the first time, so that's a good start, but not by much. But this is the most difficult section for me. This is the section where I normally lose time. Just try and get nice and smooth, and just try and get maybe a bit of slipstream from the bike in front would help. Right, so let's just try and turn it over. The rear still wanting to pull around slightly, but it is starting to feel better with the upgrades that we've been doing in the HQ. Right, let's just try and get a nice turn through there, flip it over, not too bad, but we have dropped some time, so there we go. So we're almost 0.4 down on that second checkpoint. Oh god, we're onto the grass there, that's not going to help either. Right, let's just try and go through this turn a little bit quicker. That's not bad, nice and tight. Oh, that worked out okay, but is it going to be a little bit quicker? Right, let's just try and just go through this section a little bit faster as well. And we are slightly catching up to, well, it's Rossi in front. Let's see if we can latch on to him for a bit of slipstream. Are we up on the next sector? No, so it's at half a second down. Oh my god, we are lagging behind. Right, let's get a nice turn into this last couple of corners. That's not too bad. We're keeping it nice and smooth at least. I'm not sure whether the gear ratio's made that much improvement, but let's see what sort of time we come out with. And over the line. And we only get 5th with that. I think I might make some adjustments in a minute. That was very disappointing. I made a few adjustments, but I didn't improve my time with the last lap we managed to put in, so I had to go back to the original setup, and we've got 6th in the end, guys. This could be very challenging.
This is Gavin Emmett welcoming all our viewers to Brno for the 11th round of the MotoGP World Championships. Stay with us for live coverage of the Czech Republic Grand Prix. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We should have good conditions throughout the race. Here at Brno, everything is ready for the Czech Grand Prix now. This is one of the riders' favourite tracks, so we're guaranteed a spectacular race today.
Right, so here we go with the Czech Republic GP around the Brno circuit. So we've got Valentino just in front of us with Marc Marquez and Vinales on the front. Let's see if we can get right up the inside of all of them and take the lead in this GP. It's not going to be easy. Let's try and keep that front wheel down. That's not a bad start. Right, get right behind Valentino. And we're catching up with Marc Marquez. So we've managed to get past Marc Marquez. Can we get past Valentino? We've gone through the middle of both Yamahas and we managed to get turned into that first right-hand turn. Oh, what a start. We managed to go straight through the Yamahas and we're into the lead. But those two Yamaha guys were very, very quick in qualifying and they're not going to allow me this sort of start very easily. They're going to come back straight into it. I'm pretty sure of that. Right, try and slow it down into this turn. We've got 3 riders still sticking with us. Right, we've got to try and flip it over. Be good on the brakes. There goes the doctor, Valentino Rossi, and he's trying to go around the outside, but he couldn't stop it into that turn, and we've managed to hold on to it. So that's a brilliant start. Right, try and hold it into this sector. Now, we're not very quick through this sector. I'm expecting them to challenge through here. Let's try and be nice and smooth through here. And Vinales is just overtaken his teammate, Valentino Rossi. And there, I just saw him there. I thought he was going to just make contact with my back wheel, and there he is. He's trying to nickel up the inside and he's managed to go past us. So Vinales is back into the lead here. Can we get back past him? Let's try and hold it into this turn. We've still got Valentino sticking right behind us as well. Let's try and hold him into this right hand turn. I think we're going to take it, get a good drive up the hill. Oh god, he just niggled at the back wheel, but we managed to squeeze away, and that's a brilliant start to this race. Oh my god, those Yamaha guys are double teaming on me here, and I've got, oh my god, contact by Vinales, and he's nipped up the inside again. Oh my god, he's been super aggressive at the start of this race. Right, let's just try and hold this turn. Can we get back up the inside? This is a difficult turn. Try and be good on the brakes, and we've managed just to hold it. Right, flip it over. Can we get a good drive up the hill? This is a very difficult section. We've got onto the curb, and Vinales got past. As soon as we went on the curb, I knew we were going to lose some speed, and we have to settle for second position. But can we just slip up the inside again of Vinales? He's gone really wide into that turn, and we're back into lead, but he's retaken the lead. Oh my god, this, you cannot tell who's going to win this. This is very, very close here in the Czech Republic around this Brno circuit. Right, let's get a bit of slipstream. We should be able to take the inside line. We've still got Valentino sitting behind us, and I think that is a Ducati. Yes, I think it is. I think Marc Marquez, I don't know where he's gone. He's dropped off the pace maybe. Right, let's try and hold this turn. We're still in the lead. We've got Vinales sitting behind us with Valentino Rossi, so we're going to have to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Right, this is where they caught up with us last time on the first lap. Let's just try and be nice and tight here, keep it nice and smooth, and just be aware that they're going to come flying up the inside somewhere here. No, there's no sign of them through there, so we managed to get a good drive through there. That's awesome. Right, this sector again, we've got to make sure that we get through here a little bit quicker. This is where they caught up, and Vinales is overtaking Valentino again. Valentino keeps on fighting for that second position, but his teammate keeps on getting back past him. He really needs to sort that out because he's desperate for points, and I think Vinales is... Oh, there comes Vinales and Valentino, both double team past us. Oh my god, they both took us in that turn. Let's try and take it back, and we've got back past Valentino, but can we get back past Vinales? I wasn't expecting both to come past on that turn. Right, let's try and drive it up there. All really tight, but managed just to squeeze up the inside, and I'm back into the lead. Oh my god, they really are double teaming on me here around the this Czech Republic circuit, so we're going to have to be careful that we don't get too heated up with them two, because if they take us off, oh, that would be absolutely guttering, and we don't want to drop any points in this championship. We're doing so well. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn, keep it nice and steady, flip it over. Let's try and stay off the curb this time and get a good drive up the hill. Oh, that was much better this time, and we've managed just to pull away slightly, but Vinales is still sticking with us. He's only 0.4 behind, and that is not a lot of time, so he can quickly catch that up. The tyre wear is, oh, the tyres are heating up a lot. I keep seeing them flashing orange, and we're down to half wear on that rear, so we're going to have to be a little bit better in this last lap to make sure that we don't make any mistakes, but we have pulled away slightly, which is good. So we've just set the fastest lap as well, which is always helpful in this race. Right, let's try and hold a nice smooth turn round here and get a good drive. Oh, that was perfect. Flip it over, get a good drive, and we've managed just to pull away a little bit more, and Rossi's back into second place. He's really trying to show his teammate who is boss, and that is really, really funny. Oh no, Vinales has gone back past Rossi. Oh, them two are having a great old battle, and we're just managing just to pull away, looking for another 25 points in this championship, which is really, really helping us getting towards that goal of being the MotoGP champion, and that's what we want. Right, trying to get nice and smooth through here, and that rear tyre still heating up. And I think doing a race round here on more laps is going to be a real issue, but we are on the soft front and rear. I probably would have gone for the mediums if we race around here on more laps, but we're going to have to do that in the rider career, so that's going to be very, very interesting. Right, we've managed to get through there okay, nice and smooth, not gunning it too much. We're keeping it at a nice steady pace. We've got a little bit of a buffer behind us, and there's no point of ruining the race by going too quick. Get nice and tight into that turn. I'm finding if you get tighter to the apex there, you don't get that rear wanting to pull away from you. And nice and tight here as well. That rear is still heating up, and right onto the apex there. That's nice, and turn it into this corner. Nicely done again, so that was nice and smooth. We've got a nice little bit of a gap there. Who's going to come second? I think it's going to be Vinales. It looks like he is just going to come out on top over Valentino Rossi, which is going to really infuriate him, because he's started to drop off that second position in the championship, and I think Rossi would like to at least come above his teammate. But we take the 25 points, an awesome race, and we move on in this championship. Oh my god, the Master came on top of the Apprentice. They got the same time, but Valentino came second. Unbelievable. So that should give him a few more points in this championship. Our teammate didn't come in a really good position. I thought he'd come a little bit higher, but that puts us in a great position. 68 points in the lead. It's looking very, very good, but we have still got quite a few rounds to go, but I'm pretty sure if we can get some consistent results, we should come out on top. Now, there's only 3 points between them two. Valentino is closing in on that second spot, but we took the 25 points. Another brilliant win, but now we move on to Austria and the Red Bull Ring, a circuit which was a very, very challenging one in Moto2 on the KTM. Did you remember that last corner? We were having major issues. I think we're going to jump straight into the second race, and oh god, Jack got another decent result too. He got second, and his teammate came, oh, he crashed out, and one of the Moto2 guys crashed out. Oh bloody hell. That's not very good, but it's still positive for Jack, which is still going towards his championship. I think he might be able to win it, guys. You never know. Right, let's get straight into the next qualifying session, guys. So here we go. Right, let's see what time we get on the first checkpoint. Yes, we're almost half a second up, and that is brilliant. So hopefully we can push a little bit more and beat our last time, which got us 5th, and then we can move on to the second qualifying session. Now, we haven't had too many problems with that last turn. The Suzuki seems to be a little bit better. I'm still being a little bit careful just to make sure that we don't lose the front end, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as what the KTM was. So hopefully we can have a good race, but the times in this MotoGP series are going to be very, very fast. Now, the fastest time in this session is a 1:23.6, and you know that time's going to be even quicker in the second session. And we managed to get up the inside of that bike there, past the KTM. Let's try and hold it and try and get a decent time so we can move on to that second session and see if we can get a decent time. And we're really up on that time, over a second, almost a second and a half. Right, let's try and be nice and smooth through this last turn. And again, that wasn't too bad. Nice run to the line. Let's see if we can get through this session. And over the line. Oh yes, fantastic. Right guys, so we managed to complete the first session with a 1:23.4, so we're going to move straight on to the second session, and it's going to be a lot quicker. Let's see if we can compete in the second group. So here we go. Disaster, guys. I couldn't compete at all in that session. I actually got a slower time than I did the first qualifying session, and we came 10th. Oh, that was an absolute nightmare. Let's just get into the race, guys. This could go really bad.
Hello to all you bike fans out there, and welcome to the Red Bull Ring. In just a few minutes, the riders will be taking to the track at this legendary venue for the 10th round of the MotoGP World Championship. As you can tell from the live pictures we're bringing you, it's going to be fine weather for the race. riders are all on the grid now, ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. In just a few moments, the lights will go out and they'll be away at this historic Red Bull Ring.
Right, so here we go with the Austria GP around the Red Bull Ring. Now I'm going to put that second qualifying session out of my mind. It was absolutely awful. Let's see if we can get a good start and get on the podium. Now let's see if we can get a good start. We're sitting right behind Lorenzo on the Ducati. That's not too bad. We lead up there as well. And we've managed to pull away. We've got past Lorenzo but couldn't get past Iannone. Right, let's try and go into this corner nicely through there next to the Pedrosa. And we've managed to slip past a few of them. Oh my God, they all got pushed out where? Marquez got pushed off the circuit and we've managed to get through right behind Valentino Rossi on the Yamaha. Can we take him in this corner? We've got Vinales sitting behind us as well. Slow it down, be good on the brakes. Oh my God, we're managing to turn in a little bit of contact with Valentino as he's coming in the inside, but we've managed to pull away. And oh my God, Smith's crashed out on that turn. Oh, that is devastating for Smith, but we've managed to get away. Now we've got to be really good into this turn. Slow it down, slow it down. Oh, the two Yamahas are double teaming on us again, and they're coming around the outside, but I've managed to get a good inside turn there and managed to drive out. Now we've got to be really good through these turns. Now we were nowhere near their sort of pace, and I did get taken out quite a few times on the last corner by the Yamaha, so I'm going to just try and stick in nice and tight. I think Valentino actually took me off twice in the qualifying session, was really getting on my nerves. He was too quick for me through the last turn, so I'm expecting him to come right up the inside and take me into this last corner. Oh God, onto the grass there as we got a nice turn into there. Right, slow it down, slow it down. Oh God, contact by Vinales, and again by Vinales. Valentino's coming around the outside. We're going into this turn. Let's try and hold it nice and tight, and we couldn't get a good drive through there, and Valentino's taking the lead, and Vinales got past. These two have been double teaming on me in the last couple of races. It's really hard to compete with these Yamahas. Right, let's try and slow it down. We managed to go through the middle of them, and we did that in Bruno as well. Right, we managed just to hold it. Vinales made a bit of contact, but can we drive into this next corner, or is he going to have a little bit more on that Yamaha? I think he's going to just beat us up the hill. He's got a little bit more pace. Let's try and take a little bit of an inside line here. Slow it down, slow it down. There's Valentino as well. Slow it down. Oh my God, I had to really slam the brakes on, but we managed to get a nice tight turn there. Oh my God, that was absolutely brilliant, and we've managed to pull away from the Yamahas. Now we've got to be a little bit better into these next couple of corners and try and squeeze away from these two double team Yamahas. Right, let's just try and hold it up. We really lost it in that corner, slamming on the brakes again. Oh my God, I didn't think I was going to stop and I was going to go off circuit, but we're still in the lead. But those two Yamahas have caught up again, and they're sitting right behind. It's Valentino that's taking second place, and we've lost it in that corner slightly. Let's just try and get a good drive, and we've managed just to pull out again, and we're just squeezing away, but not by much, and again not as tight as I'd like. And now we're going to be in a really difficult position into that turn. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. We've managed to drive out. Let's stay off the grass this time, and we're still in the lead, but only by a little smidgen. Right, hold it into this turn, don't lose it. Back end's wanting to pull round as it was doing in qualifying. Right, slip it into this turn, get a good drive. That wasn't too bad, that was a lot smoother, but those Yamahas are going to catch up here. They're going to slipstream me. Hopefully they don't run into me into this next right hand turn. This could be really tight. Slow it down, slow it down. Ooh, into there nice and smooth, and managed to get through there okay, and managed to get a good drive, and we've managed to pull away from the Yamahas as well. But them two have been really on it this race so far, so we're going to have to be really careful we don't make any mistakes and let them back in. And it's Valentino in second with Vinales sitting behind. Slow it down, be careful, because that rear tyre's a little bit worn now, and that wasn't too bad, so we've managed to nail that corner. We've been really good at these really difficult corners in this race, and that's what's put us in front, and we've managed to pull away a little bit more as well, which is brilliant. We need that going into that last turn, and we can't afford any mistakes. Don't lose it. Almost didn't stop in that turn again. Oh my dear Lord, and the tyres starting to give us a little bit lack of grip in these turns. We're gonna have to be really good. Slow it down. Oh my God, just mucked up there. Went on the grass slightly as we tried to turn in a little bit too much into that turn, but we've managed to just recover and try and hold it nice and smooth into this turn. Don't lose it through here. Gently on the throttle as well as we turn it over to stop the wheel spinning up, and the rear tyre is really heating up on this last sector, so we're going to have to be really careful. We're going to have a lack of grip. Oh, really not very quick through there. Slow it down and managed to drive it down the hill into this turn. We've got to nail it here. Yes, we do. We managed to nail it right ahead of the Yamahas, and I think it's Vinales that's managed to get into second place, but we take a victory ahead of the two Yamahas. Oh my dear Lord, what a race. what a race, guys. After a terrible second qualifying session and starting 10th on the grid, we managed to have 2 awesome corners and it set us up for the whole race, and we managed to hold firm. Now those 2 Yamahas pushed us all the way. They double teamed on us again, but we managed to hold firm and got the 25 points. Now let's go in and see if our teammates in our team got some good results today in today's races. Hopefully they did. Now Jack got a 2nd position in his last race. If he can get a 1st, maybe he can push and maybe get a win in the Moto3. And if he does, guys, I might promote him either to the Moto2 or maybe onto the GP bikes with us. I'm not sure yet. I might put it to a vote, but let's see what the results were. Now our other teammate in MotoGP got his objective and he came 18th. Oh my god, Leo Ward won the race and Jack came 3rd, so we got a 1st and a 3rd in Moto3. That's fantastic. Still, the Moto2 guys are still doing absolutely terrible, coming in 34th and 33rd. Not great, but Moto3, fantastic. It's looking very, very good. If he can beat Mir in the championship in his 1st season, oh, we could get 2 championship winners in the same season, and that would be absolutely amazing. Right, guys, that's the end of the episode. We're just going to quickly do these activities, and in the next episode, guys, you know what's coming, and it's going to be an amazing race. It's the Home Grand Prix Silverstone, and you know how much you want to win in front of your home crowd, and maybe our Moto3 riders can get a win as well. That would be fantastic. So that's what we're going to start off with in the next episode. Please give this one a big thumbs up. Please leave your comments in the tab below, and I will see you very, very soon for some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. Thank you so much, guys, and bye-bye.